don't know if you guys were aware, but this was sent to me on Facebook by TeyTey Nguyen, and I just couldn't help but share it with you all. The debate over medical monitoring. This report here shows this woman here, and apparently her insurance company, Humana, has fitted her home with sensors, these sensor boxes here, all over her house that keep track of when she opens her medicine cabinet, her fridge, when she sleeps, walks, and when she uses the bathroom. If it becomes unusual, I will get a phone call, she said. They'll say, Miss Marshall, are you all right? Do we need to call your sister? The sensors are monitored by workers at a Humana building in Carrollton in Pinellas County, and she also gets monthly visits from a Humana field agent. And this allows her to live in her own apartment instead of at an assisted living facility. It makes me feel wonderful to know I'm being monitored, especially living alone, Marshall said. And so this is the new telemedicine now. They're saying it's going to revolutionize medicine for you to allow your insurance company to put sensors up all over your house that know when you're sleeping, know when you're peeing. I mean, dear God, is this the future? Is this what we do with all the technology we come up with, is we put ourselves inside little boxes that get monitored every step we take? I mean, Big Brother didn't even... I mean, this is so beyond... This really creeps me out. And it's sad, too. You go down to the comments, and this guy said THX1138. And then someone else wrote, baby steps to tyranny. Yeah, remember in THX1138, the medicine cabinet, take 3 pills, take 3 more, you'll be, what? This is what's going on? They're actually putting sensors up in your house to monitor. Talk about a smart grid. I haven't been this creeped out since I read the story about how they're going to put ingestible microchips into the medications. Can't be bothered to remember if you took your meds this morning? Well, soon you won't have to, because the FDA has approved a line of ingestible microchips which, when embedded in your medications, will tell you and your doctor whether or not you've been taking what you're supposed to as prescribed. Is it futuristic? Yes. Useful? Tremendously. Creepy? Kind of. Yeah. No, very much. So then what? Your doctor can just look up on a computer whether or not you've been taking your pills? Since 70% of the country is taking pills? Great. This is so beyond that. Why does an insurance company need to know when someone pees in real time? I mean, think of how wonderful humanity could be right now. Think of all the technology that's been suppressed, but instead they're going to bring us prisons in our own home. Technological prison grids in your house. I'm just blown away. See that face that lady's making? That's my attitude about this whole thing. It's this kind of stuff right here that makes me want to go move into a tree house and just live in a tree in the woods somewhere. Off in the middle of nowhere. Seriously. And then you got emails like this one that was sent out supposedly from Michelle Obama on the official White House listserv, letting me know, just out of courtesy, that I only have 12 days left before I won't be allowed to enroll in Obamacare anymore this year. So I really just better get right on that. We all need to get ourselves enrolled in our healthcare.gov right now. And it's the government officially selling me Obamacare. It's like the White House, the United States government, selling me health insurance. This is the internet version of a cheap insurance salesman, officially coming from our government. And it's funny, it's like you watch a movie like THX1138 and you have to think to yourself, what came before they got to the point in that film? I know it's a film, but bear with me on this. Before that film happened, before the period of time in that movie that's depicted when you watch it, it got to that point in baby steps, probably. It probably didn't just happen one day that suddenly everyone's in this crazy dystopian nightmare. Sometimes when I see these emails and I see what's going on with them censoring people's houses so that someone in real time somewhere that's pushing buttons on a computer can know when some old lady in Florida is, taking a piss, I just have to ask myself, are we there? Are we on the cusp of that? Is this where it started? Is this now that we're seeing, is this where it's going from here? This is our reality. Freaking censors in your house from your health insurance company. And people who have learned to love their servitude.